Oh, how's it going, everyone? Yeah, well, I guess the big question is, where the hell have I been for the last 7 months? Actually, I have been doing a bunch of different things. College mainly has kept me away. I got bored with Modern Warfare 3, so I just stopped making videos altogether, which kind of regret, but it's whatever at this point. Um, During this long break, though, a lot of great things have happened. Some things that I'm very proud of. Most of it's been within the last month or two, which has been really good. But it still doesn't explain the other 5 months of me being gone. Pretty much what happened was I was running the Team Novo Modern Warfare 3 competitive team, and we were doing good. We were starting to get into team scrims and everything, and then we had a fallout between members because apparently I wasn't qualified enough to be a captain, yet I knew exactly where we needed to go, and I knew exactly what we needed to accomplish as a team. But regardless, I quit the team, handed off captain and leadership to someone else, and they failed. It just got destroyed. So we completely disbanded it. It was just terrible. Probably the worst attempt I've made at going pro. But yeah, so after that, I pretty much just stopped playing Modern Warfare 3 altogether. I was so tired of waking up every day playing for 8 to 9 hours and then doing a little bit of homework and going to sleep. It's not really a lifestyle. So took some time to get out and do other things. I spent a lot of time just going out in my area and hanging out with friends. Party here and there, and that was pretty much it for the longest time. And probably about 2 months ago, I started working on this project. I saw through one of my friends, Brian, who is iProfit. I'm going to list all the names of people, Twitters, and links for websites and stuff at the end of this, so if you get mixed up, you can find the information at the bottom of the video. Profit I met on League of Legends when I was playing. That's the game I got addicted to when I left Modern Warfare 3. I switched over to a computer. I figured I already spend about 75% of my life on the computer anyways. Might as well make it 90 to 100%. So I was playing League. I met this dude, and about 2 months ago he told me about a radio show that he was on called The Weekly Rant. And my first opinion was, what the fuck is that? So I tuned in one night, was checking it out, it interested me. So I followed the host of it, his name is Jared, aka Diesel, now TWR Diesel, and I think a couple days later he posted asking, looking for a media manager to manage a YouTube account for the show and all the media aspects of it. So I hit him up and I told him, if he didn't have anyone, I'd like to do it. Send him my credentials, all that shit. And I didn't hear back the next day. I was kind of like, he probably got someone else. And then out of nowhere, I got a Skype message and a text, well, not a text, but a Twitter message from him saying to get in contact with him, and started talking to him for a bit. We talked probably about an hour or so, and I came on as the YouTube manager for the Weekly Rant, which at that point was cool. There wasn't a whole lot to go up, a couple videos here and there, which we really haven't done much with the YouTube since. We're actually trying to reestablish it and push out more content on it. But I was just working on the YouTube, and I got everything set up, and we were talking about websites and this and that, and next thing I know, I'm being conned into building a website and working on that. So we had one website, and then the guys that owned the domain to it decided that they didn't want to work with us anymore, so they completely took it all from us. So we started over new website, new hosting, new domain, everything. and for the last, I'd say, 3 weeks, I've been building this website pretty much from scratch. You know, I'll take the basic theme and then add all my shit to it, and it's taken a lot of work. We've actually gone through probably about 5 or 6 different themes trying to find one that is the perfect match for us, and I'm actually very excited because I just spent the last 4 hours working on it, getting all the finishing details and everything. So the site is ready, and it will be launched either tomorrow or Thursday. Our shows for the Weekly Rant are Thursdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'm hoping we do a release during the show. That way we have our active viewers can go to it. Regardless, I'll have the link and stuff down here. I'm not going to link the website yet, just because, you know, we haven't officially released it. It wouldn't be right to do that. But, yeah, that's pretty much where I've been spending my time, you know, doing the show with them. I came on as a media manager. I then turned into the webmaster, and then now I'm actually on the show every week, and it's cool. You know, I get to talk to all these different professional gamers and, you know, people that go to these different LAN events, and even people from different communities besides Call of Duty. I've actually got to meet some pretty cool people on there, and it's a great experience. The show itself is powered by UMG Gaming, and we're sponsored by Squid Grips. UMG Gaming, just a little brief history on them. They are pretty much your one-stop shop for events. You know, they're similar to MLG, but not as large. It's not at the scale that MLG is, but UMG is definitely getting up there with what they're offering. They have a great shot at being the next MLG or better. So I'm looking forward to getting to work with them more. Of course, the owner of UMG, Jeff, he's a blast. He's fucking historian all over him, Civil War era, and I can have some pretty interesting conversations with him. But working with him, you know, he's real cool. You know, if I ever have questions, you know, he's right there. And Squid Grips, for people who don't know what Squid Grips are, you need to check them out. I got a pair, and actually, let me grab my controller real quick. For those of you who do not know what Squid Grips look like, if I can figure out where I put, oh, there it is. Alright, Squid Grips are pretty much, they just go on your controller, and they grip. So if you have like sweaty hands or something, you know, you play with these and it's a complete grip. I absolutely love them. I haven't had issues since I got them. And some of you guys are wondering, why am I wearing glasses? These are Gunnar Optics. Yeah, I got these bad boys just because I spend so much time on the computer. And these are actually one of the lower end ones. They're only about $80 to get, so they're not bad, and they definitely work. So I would highly recommend them if you spend a lot of time on your computer. But yeah, so those are the sponsors for the show. You know, we get a lot of hits on there. Probably 200 to 300 a show, constant. So it's growing, and you know, I have a lot of fun working with these guys. Diesel, Prophet, they're two great guys, and they know a shit ton about the gaming community and the shit that goes on. I also had the pleasure of working with Crank, who is the, I guess you could call him like the CEO of Rage Gaming. He's probably one of the most knowledgeable people about website design and programming. I've had to go to this dude for so much shit, and he's actually the reason why we are launching this site this week. If it wasn't for his helping out and everything, I would still probably be working on it for the next week or two. So big shout out to him for that. Back to my video stuff. I have not posted a video in 7 months. I feel like I have been severely slacking. So I'm going to try to bring back, I started this video series, just video logs of what I was doing so people could keep up to date, and I failed because I did like one episode. I was so pissed off. It was just boring. It was unentertaining. But at 3:15 in the morning, I really have nothing better to do. So I figured, why not go ahead and start this back up, get it rolling, and so you can expect at least one video log a week. I'm going to try to get back into some Modern Warfare 3, push out a couple more gameplays before Black Ops 2 comes out. And after Black Ops 2 comes out, definitely I'm going to be hitting that grind, getting back up, you know, trying to push out some more videos. I'm actually really excited for the release of it. So definitely look forward to that. I figure I'm going to try to get at least one montage up and maybe a commentary. And I'm going to try to get some random people on. Thanks to the Weekly Rant, you know, I've met some pretty awesome people. I'm sure I'll see if I can get one of them to do commentaries with me, or maybe I can even con my brother into doing one. He's always up for it, and he's always real fun to do a commentary with, because our ideals, we sometimes clash in completely opposite directions, and sometimes we are in complete agreement with each other. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. I'm also I really want to take up some casting. I'd really like to cast for StarCraft 2. I got a friend that I made who is a StarCraft 2 caster, so I'm going to try to get him to hook me up with that and get me started on that so I can have some fun. Shout out to Alex Mendez, who in the gaming community, well, the Call of Duty community, we know him as Golden Boy. This dude is freaking ridiculous. Every time I talk to him, he has me laughing so hard I fall out of my chair. So it's just he's one of those people who, it doesn't matter what's going on, he can definitely turn things around. But yeah, that's been my life for the last couple months. You know, just hanging out, screwing around, having fun. And hopefully I can continue this, because I don't know, I was so sucked up into the gaming and having to do everything at set times, and I just got tired of it. So I'm glad that I can actually start a little new with it and just kind of do whatever. It's a lot more interesting. My life is definitely not as boring as it used to be. I'm always doing something, so it definitely helps out. So yeah, I expect videos to start coming out next week. I'm gonna try to see what I can do. I'll tell you this, I'm gonna get lazy because I got 5 or 6 other things going on. But if anything, I'll have video logs, or even fucking posting up shit from the Weekly Rant. I'll try to post up if we get anything good in. You know, I'll definitely keep people up to date with that shit. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. I'll link it down below. The links for the Weekly Rant Twitter, so you guys can follow it, so you guys know what's going on, who we're having on as guests and whatnot. And I'll, of course, you know, link the Twitters of the people involved, the sponsors and the other hosts on the show. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you guys have a good night. I'm going to go screw around and then get back to work on the website. Yeah. Have a good one.